this
fine.
car.
That's fine.
Your car we do because it's a newer motor. This one's an older motor.
That's fine. I wasn't sure. Because Dad only does it like every third fill up there. So, yeah, it's just mine is huge. I got those to try.
Where did you find them?
They're Mom's new ones.
Oh.
Hello, everyone. Hi, Steph. So here's the rewards for October. And I'm going to just make sure to click on that. Sometimes it helps, sometimes it doesn't. So, I did some calling on the giveaways today to make sure, because you also have to follow your state laws, what YouTube says, which is totally understandable. I have no issue with that. Interesting thing is my state has no clue what their law is. So, I'm waiting to hear. We may not have an issue at all. They're thinking because it's a giveaway, you don't have to pay anything, whatever, that we should be okay. And if so, great. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm not guaranteeing, obviously, because I haven't heard. But I'm fingers crossed. It looks like we may be good to go to do a giveaway this month. And we will see from there. So,
You watching parades, Kate?
I am working on gathering pumpkins and squash to do the scene at the pumpkin walk. And I will go stream from the pumpkin walk. One of the last days that it's open, I will give people a heads up before I go of when I'm gonna go and whatever else. So there's that information. Oh yes, Boggart cabinet. And I'm assuming that the sound is working. I have a suspicion what the problem was, which actually tells me I may not want to use that other streaming service for my other channel, and I may have to switch back and forth on Omlet or figure something else out. We'll see from there. Departed. Should have dropped a Barufias, but that's fine.
You mean a brain elixir or the other one?
They're not a brain elixir, not a Barufias, an existable. But that's fine.
I was going to say, that wouldn't have helped you. It would just helped the XP.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Good job, Steph. So I'm not driving today. My husband is. That's why I'm seeing the messages a lot more. And why we're able to respond more quickly and everything. Because I know what to do with my phone. He doesn't.
I hate your phone.
Not just you hate my phone. You aren't that good with technology, period.
That's given. Caden will agree there, won't you, Caden?
Yep.
Even my own son.
You don't even get how I can type so fast.
Really? Guess I'm not going to this Maverick because I can't get in.
Had to reach down. I lost my glasses. And that wouldn't have been good. Actually, I was trying to do
you're gonna get in there, Dad.
No, because this idiot's trying to... Never mind.
Anyways, so
I told you wouldn't have made it in there by that big line of cars.
So, I will be able to discuss things more, stuff like that, and read ideas, etc. So, happy about that one.
Get 2 stops for me, 2 ends, and then Fortress, and you can go to.
I was wondering, and I had this question, and I asked it in a previous stream, but no one's answered. What do you guys like the way I do it with the like, comment, subscribe, where I don't say anything at all? Would you prefer me to say something just once in a while, or close out a stream with all that information? And so let me know on that,
Hate going straight. This is just a mess.
because I want to do what you guys like. So
Just a freaking mess here.
I have a suspicion part of what's going on here is something's going on with the high school. That's right there. That's why it was taking so long.
Homecoming week this week.
Ah. It's homecoming for that high school.
Yeah, right there.
And so that's why we were stuck there so long. That's why all that traffic, everything else.
What?
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 For my quest,
What did you get?
I got 100% Sableye.
Good for you.
So he's playing Pokemon Go.
He's playing Pokemon Go, and he just
Well,
got
we're
100%
playing-
Sableye.
Well,
It's not shiny, though. If it's shiny, I'd really be jealous.
we're playing
It's a
Wizards
Sableye.
Unite. So
Spin this in.
Yeah. That egg scares
doesn't
me.
have to for me to remember that as I about did it.
Gets 5 water type Pokemon. Okay. Or fire or electric.
So I did early, yesterday, I think, in one of my Discord groups, found a list of what is found generally where you can find different drops, what fortress things drop what. If you would be interested, I have that in my Cache Valley Discord group, but I could also post it in Steph's.
Dude, that I'll give my dad.
What?
It's a red flame.
What is it?
Purple thing. It's a dragon.
In our family, it varies by the vehicle. Who drives varies by the vehicle and
Did you want
the
that
weather.
Dragon?
So we're in the van. I can drive the minivan just fine, but it's his main vehicle, so
Do you want the dragon?
the dragon.
Yeah, Caden, there's red flame dragon back there. Purple dragon back
I didn't
there.
see it, so yeah, let's... So was that please due to... What was that please due to?
Where was it exactly, Caden?
Right about here.
It's an oddity. Of course you knew that.
There it is. And while I'm waiting... Oh, dragon. Go after the dragon. If that's what that please do to is, yeah. We went after the dragon. I had not seen it on my screen or I would have gone after it.
Can you slow down a bit here, Dad?
Yep.
Probably because I was going after something else.
Did you get it, Caden?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, share the data graph. I will do that. I will post it in Goddess, Angel Goddess.
But I'm kind of scared of the raid.
What's the raid?
It's not a raid, it's an egg. But the egg is
I do.
It's super stretched
I
out
really
now.
do.
What?
That's why I
Level?
haven't done it, and that's why I was asking. Because it does. It drives me crazy. So, but I do like your idea of calling out new people. Sometimes it's hard to tell. That's why I try to call out when someone says something. I try to say who they are, answer them, and say who I'm responding to. So to try with that idea in mind, that hopefully people who are new will say hello. If you, and at least at first, if there's any way, I know eventually, hopefully, we will get so many that on the live streams that trying to call out everyone will be impossible as they say something. But I will still, that is one way to make sure you're called out on my channel is, right now, is to say something. So, there's that.
Dude, Valor Gym over here.
Any place?
Yes. Stupid Pokemon! But I don't need you anymore.
Well, if you guys are okay with it,
turkey dinner.
I'm going to go with what my subscribers want. So if you guys, and I know that if I can build the channel, then it will, it will help you guys out. So I'm willing to do that if that's what you guys want. Especially my beginning people. You, JS, Angel Goddess, if you guys want me to start doing the like, comment, subscribe,
I did. Yes,
even though I don't like it,
said it was
I'm
out of
willing
range,
to do
but
that.
I did get it, and it has smoke coming out of it.
And that's why I'm asking, because I know JS's, I'll be honest, I know JS's response.
Oh, you're above your energy.
Okay, do I have 0.25 and walking distance yet?
I don't know.
I would love it, honestly.
This is Jim.
I try to share when I can,
Yes,
but more people sharing would actually bring more people into the channel. Yeah, we can do this fortress. I'm going after a quibbler right now, but then we can do the fortress.
Yeah, place me in this gym, and we're going to do this fortress, and then I can do the rest at home.
Rule.
What?
There was an Espeon in this gym, so I placed an Umbreon.
Mm-hmm.
You placed one of the Eevee evolutions, probably Sylveon if it was shiny.
Yeah, any sharing, different things like that. Honestly, as I build the more my channel builds, money from that will go to doing more stuff for you guys. Whether it's going, visit places, stream from certain places you choose, hopefully we'll be okay with giveaways. If so, then the money will go to giveaways, different things like that. This channel is for fun for me. Are we ready, or?
I'm just waiting for my phone.
No, I get that. I'm
Okay,
just
we can
asking
finish.
so I knew if I had time to go
I
in.
placed a shiny Glaceon in there. Oh, I need to catch you. Because you're fire typing.
Oh, a Rumpintorn. Okay. I wouldn't be... Or I don't think I would be pushy with it. I literally would just start or end with it, and then that would be it. Probably end with it. Have it be my sign-off.
Yeah.
Okay, what do we want to go into? Tower Ruins 4, 5, Tower 1.
You pick. I've picked every time.
I don't care. I'm throwing you out more
Let's
choices.
go Tower Chamber 1.
Are you kidding me?
What? What?
I
Aiden?
catch 3 water type Pokemon or electric or fire type, and it gives me the duel for the reward. Stupid bird with 2 heads. Okay, never mind. You're pretty good, bird with 2 heads. Stupid bird with 2 heads.
Yes, I'll laugh at Caden with that one.
Yeah, well, I'm laughing. Oh, yeah, JS will.
Of course she will. Stupid bird with 2 heads.
If she was on, that's why I'm pretty sure she's not on right now. I think she would be responding at her. No, I'm not. I might be. I'll have to look. I know I thought it was FKPOEM, but it may be S. Jensen. And yeah, I probably should post on Twitter more often. I always forget because trying to switch back and forth between my business Twitter and my regular Twitter sometimes is interesting.
I don't use Twitter anymore. I get bored of it.
He said, "Stupid birds with 2 heads."
That's what I said. I got a bird with 2 heads.
And then they said, "You'll laugh at it as soon as you get on."
Stupid duel.
He got one from catching Quest for catching so many water type and whatever.
Okay, perfect attack, Talo, but you have horrible IDs.
And then we talked about, another thing we talked about that you missed was if I should do the like, comment, subscribe thing. And Steph feels that I should begin or end with it and every time and just do that because she feels it would help the channel out more and whatever. And I think you and I have already talked about that one. You going after it or me?
Yeah, I just went after it. Just trying to did right before. I do better against werewolf than you do. Ow!
No!
I'm doing that again, Jen.
And then the other thing we talked about was that
Bamboard.
Yep, if it's got at SK Poem, that would definitely be me. Because I've been on Twitter long enough that I could grab that one. And especially if it's also S. Jensen, you definitely are grabbing the right one. So, did we want to go in again or no?
I don't care.
You tell me. And then the other thing we talked about was that we're waiting on the state of Utah to find out on the giveaway. Okay, what level?
Let's go Tower Chamber 3. Which one do you... Is that good?
That's okay.
Dad.
What?
Oh no.
What?
Titanic 2 is preparing to set sail in 2022. 315 billion ton iceberg breaks off Antarctica just a few days ago. And on the bottom, oh yeah, it's all coming together.
Not with that Titanic.
Ready for round 2?
Not with that Titanic. It's an exact replica, if I understand right.
But they probably have done a couple of things to prevent a repeat of Titanic.
Hopefully, if they have it, then...
Including, I doubt, one
I doubt
thing...
it's coal-fired.
Not... But the thing is, they would never be allowed to leave with a fire going.
Yep.
In their stores. Laws, yeah, in their coal storage.
You can say stores. What?
That's one thing that brought down the last Titanic. Not in the boiler room, in the coal storage stores.
Coal storage room, Caden. The coal was on fire. You didn't know that, did you?
I did. Dad.
What?
Look.
Look, it's kind of hard to look when I'm trying to battle someone. That's pretty.
Thanks, Steph. So what do you guys want to talk about? Oh, and on the map where I tried to log it, I think it was yesterday and it wouldn't let me. Yesterday or the day before. Pretty sure it was yesterday. I contacted on that, and it should, my understanding is it should be fixed now. Because, so what happened was Google Ads kind of messed up on the way it was set up.
Show that to Sky.
And so they, as soon as they found out, which is because I messaged them, they adjusted things. They said, they told me yes, this morning, last night or this morning, it would take a little while to kick in, for the changes to kick in, but they would have it fixed. So.
Pottermore's shutting down.
Did you hear that, sweetie? Pottermore's shutting down.
That's not good.
They're rebranding.
Oh, they're rebranding. Okay, that's different than shutting down. Pottermore has rebranded a few times, shut down and then reopen, with different ways or whatever. So.
What?
This guy's protesting.
Hey, Caden. I'm kind of trying to battle this werewolf, and it's kind of hard to look at that and look at the werewolf at the same time. Jason will agree there. I'm not that skilled.
Yes, you are.
I agree that that's what they did. I've seen that before too.
That's the next loading screen.
And there's absolutely no way that would be allowed nowadays. So, they parked the ship the wrong way so that the passengers wouldn't see the fire damage.
Oh no. You know.
Okay.
The Braxian winged horse.
And JS laughed at you.
I knew she would.
Actually, it was LOL Brett. Guess what's here?
What?
If you're near.
What?
The memos.
I need that. What?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, what?
That's cool. But, That's the next Pokemon Go loading screen.
Cool.
It's surrounded by shadow Pokemon. Uh-oh.
You gotta think, Caden, it's Halloween coming up.
Mm-hmm. That was a bad cast.
One cast.
And it departed on me.
One cast. That's all it took.
It's up to you. They're here at the skate park.
Huh?
Precisely.
Oh. Dad,
What?
what would you think if Warner Brothers bought Star Wars from Disney?
Oh, she was laughing at your
Dad,
wolf howl.
do you know what somebody said? Dad.
Ow!
Probably more at Caden's response to your wolf howl.
No! Yeah, correct.
Dad.
What?
Yeah, people say, okay, if Warner Brothers buys Star Wars, you know what would be interesting?
So now what I'm
Batman
waiting
with a
for is for
lightsaber.
Brett to decide that he's ready.
Handing the phone back to Caden.
Okay.
I got everything I need on Wizards.
We're finally getting a new loading screen in this network error.
That actually sounded funny. We're finally getting a new loading screen, and it's network error.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
No driving on Main Street tomorrow, Dad.
Why?
Tomorrow is Logan High's parade.
Even more reason for me to go out during the probably from 10 to 12.
You don't want to get stuck in traffic, do you?
JS, I don't know if you heard that, but Logan's homecoming parade is tomorrow evening. So you might want to be aware of that. What do your boys think of the Star Wars Galaxy at Disney now?
I want to go.
Caden wants to go. I want to go.
I want to go so bad.
There's your answer for those in here. The boys in here. I haven't heard from my other boys.
See my phone, Caden.
Okay, I'll give it to you.
And honestly, it wouldn't be just my boys. I haven't heard from my daughter either, but my daughter's as into Star Wars as my boys are. She is not
Here.
just a girly girl. She is a very well-rounded girl.
Stupid grass type Pokemon. I need to.
She was raised that just because some people think it's a boy's activity doesn't mean it is.
One of my. Please be a good Pokemon.
Whenever I do dress up for Halloween, I don't, since book 4 or so, I never struggle to know what I'm going to be. It's pretty basic.
This quest here too.
I only have the spot for the one.
So you did get the quest.
I bet my
right?
stepson
so
could
catch
even
'em.
tell you what I would be.
Catch what other water type or whatever goes with
Not
that
water.
quest.
Grass.
Grass. Catch the grass.
If we
type.
did go, I can tell you this, I would be headed to next door while they went to that.
Really? Party pooper?
Huh?
I'd be going to the Harry
Party
Potter
pooper.
park.
Party pooper. We could go to Star Wars one day and that one the next day.
Or I could go to Harry Potter both days and you could go to the Star Wars and then, because you know me. I don't think it would mean that much to me, that Star Wars would mean enough to me to be worth the money for me to go.
I wouldn't just buy a ticket. I would probably buy...
I know what's going on here.
What?
My Wi-Fi is trying to connect to the zoo.
Way to go.
Turn that off before it does the same for me.
Bravo, Dad. Bravo.
Shush.
I will not shush.
Shush.
I will not.
Shush, shush, shush.
The one thing I am sad about, though, Disney has made a new rule, and Universal, or made a rule since I went to Adults World. Yeah, so I would go to Universal Studios while you went to...
I go to both.
I agree with Caden.
I'll go to Disneyland and that.
I need one more grass type,
Star
Caden.
Wars Land, you get into it. If you buy a Disneyland ticket, you get in. No, I will not go to Star Wars Land yet.
What?
You haven't heard what they're building, have you?
No.
They're going to be building a Marvel Land.
Oh, I like that.
She's trying to convince her family that they should do a week. Half at Disneyland, half at Universal Studios, and they're insisting a week won't be long enough for Disneyland.
Makahita!
I have never been to Disneyland in my life, or Disney World, ever.
I have!
Ever.
I have heard of people that do Disneyland in a day, and I have heard of people who take over a week. So, honestly, from what I've heard, there's plenty to do at Disneyland, but part of my issue, the Harry Potter Land ride, Harry Potter Land or World? Anyway.
Harry Potter Land is in California.
Okay,
Harry Potter World is in Florida.
The Harry Potter World ride, the roller coaster, was pushing it for me. And I mean, since then I found out roller coasters aren't necessarily the best. Anyway, I have to plan ahead and whatever else for those anyway. But it was pushing it for me, and there are a few things I like at Disneyland, but if everyone's busy going to Star Wars and riding the rides and whatever else, the roller coasters, it might not be as much for me as everything else, as going and having fun at Harry Potter Land. So,
by the way, the Cats 3 grass rice.
but there is one, the Tiki Bar, I think is what it's called, that one where the birds sing and everything, is something that I did when I was younger, and it's a good childhood memory, let's put it that way. So, it would be tempting to go to Disneyland for one day, and then do Universal Studio the next, but and let them go do more at Disneyland. This is at Mars, JS, if you're still on memos. Just because then we could both all enjoy what we enjoy the most.
What's here, Caden?
That, and depending, I think I've heard you can, if you buy the butterbeer cups, you can get them not just one time in a row. You can get them more than once.
Yeah, but I heard their bitter butterbeer there isn't very good.
I like their butterbeer, and I've had it, so I can see that it's conceivable it wouldn't be long enough, but I think it also depends on what you do.
What?
If that makes sense. I know. That's what I'm saying, is seriously, I could let them...
What?
My thinking is, if we did that, yeah, I could spend a day with them in Disney doing the things that we all enjoy. And then I could go do what I enjoy, and they could go do what they enjoy. And so I don't feel that that's being a party pooper to say we don't all agree on everything. And so you have fun and I'll have fun. But
I wanted the
that's
night.
down the road a ways.
And I look at mine and it's green. I'm just like...
But that is, and that's another thing. Can you, if this channel started bringing in enough that we could do that, I would definitely be up for going and streaming from
Our whole experience.
Streaming every day from Disneyland and
Is that okay, Caden?
Harry Potter Land or Harry Potter World. Would probably go to Harry Potter Land just because I think it would be cheaper because of where we're at. So I think it would be cheaper in the end to go there than go to Harry Potter World. But I would see.
You can drive to Harry Potter Land. You can't drive to Harry Potter World.
And that's
technically you can drive.
Yes,
you can drive to Orlando, Florida, but I don't want to drive that long of a drive.
But you've got everybody else that can drive with you.
I'm not taking a long road trip like that, Caden. All the long road trips we have don't end well.
No, they do not.
That would be cool. But for us, some other things would have to happen. Part of my issue is I have a family of,
The youngest is 16.
Yeah. So here's part of the things. One, knowing if the oldest would be able to come or not. Because not just that. It's not even really that at all. It's the fact that we have that's like over a year. That's about a year from now. And he's knowing his age. Is he going to meet someone and get married before that time? And I know to a lot of people, so I'm going to make this clear for anyone that doesn't understand the LDS people, the way things happen in the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. A lot of people say a year plus engagement is ideal. In the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, you're generally, if you'll date someone for a while and then you'll get engaged, and usual engagement is about 3 months.
Yep.
It can be as short as a month, but if you're going over 6 months, you're getting into an extremely long engagement. So, it is very feasible within a year that we either one would have to bring someone else along with us, or would not have my oldest son with us.
Dad,
So,
you have a million Stardust.
What?
You have a million Stardust.
I had it a while ago.
so there's that. Then you take into account also you have one gets home from his mission in November of 2020, so would probably wait for that. But then trying to decide when to time that to have it just right. So planning that far in advance is a little bit harder. I would prefer to put the money away and then make a decision as it got closer. The one benefit we have is it's not that far of a drive to Disneyland, or we have enough drivers we could drive to Disney World, just depending on which one we decided to do. So, but there is that. There's also another thing would be, and this one probably may happen whether or not the channel takes off. We just got to get everything figured out. Next summer, we may head up to Alaska. And so, obviously, I would stream from there. But, depending if this channel took off enough, we might be able to go sooner than that, just depending. I will say one of my dream vacations would be to go up, rent one of the cabins that has the windows that face the northern lights and see those. So that's something I personally would like to do, is go see the northern lights. Your daughter in South Korea, or in Korea on a, obviously South Korea, on a mission, or going to school, or what? Because I know we talked about that your church does missions too. So, yes and no. I'm a little. It's real. If I were to get on a plane and go overseas, Iceland and Germany, putting those two in one trip, which would be really easy, would be the one overseas trip that would tempt me. I still very much struggle with all the new precautions they have due to what caused my PTSD. So, but it definitely is tempting. I forgot that she is in the Army. That's right. And I don't know, JS, if you heard my husband. He said, yes, that would be an ultimate trip. We had to get gas. Okay, while I'm thinking about it, save your squirrels for a while for the for after or for during and after Community Day. I have also heard that they are in the works on new lessons. So yeah, you'll be good to go. His comment was that it would be an amazing trip to go to Iceland for the lights to their thing there. And then to hit, yes, to the Northern Lights, and then to hit, and before or after to hit Germany. And the reason we'd hit Germany is to see what we could do about trying to, one, see if we could get information on my kids' family, father's side, and even do my own history. Yep, a lot of people are looking forward to the lessons. They're like, we hope they don't wait on professors, or not professors, on magzoologists to complete theirs before they give us more lessons. Oh yeah, okay. Sure. But that trip would be probably a lot farther in the works than going to Alaska. The reason for that is Alaska during the summer, we have a cabin. Basically, if we went to Alaska during the summer, we owe a kid it already. So we got to do that. Just figure out when. We just have to pay to get there, and then pay for the fishing licenses. We were told everything else will be taken care of. I know, that's kind of, in some ways what I'm feeling. In some ways, it may even things out more when they do the new lessons. So, who knows? More lessons. I haven't even finished the ones I've got right now.
Who said that?
JS.
Ugh, I feel the same way.
And yeah, honestly, Europe is a trip I've wanted to take. I wanted to take when I was younger, but all the new flying restrictions are what has me slightly hesitant. Just because of my PTSD, so. Actually, flying in general is iffy for me, but...
What?
You saw
yeah.
what they say, Marks.
What?
You have 1 year to get the new IDs if you want to fly anywhere.
Yeah, well, I think my license expires next September, Caden. I think so.
Pumpkins.
And I have my new one, and Danny's is sitting in my room. And that's part of what we're going to send to him.
So you can actually fly home when he finishes.
So,
Hey, look, there's Badovs in front of us, Caden.
Kill him!
have any questions?
There's no good Pokemon here.
Yeah, this is another one that went the way of the world when they brought him into our house.
They didn't just bring it into our house, they brought it to...
I know. Everywhere else it didn't have him before.
That's one thing that I wish they would spread in Wizards Unite, but not get rid of the spawns that are already there. They rebalanced the spawns in Pokemon Go.
Dude.
Some places used to have a lot, have nothing now.
Catch an egg. No.
I'd love for Steph to be able to get some spawns near her.
You spinning stops for me, Caden, because I do need gifts.
Do you want to get rid of this field research?
What is it?
Let's see.
What?
What is it?
No, it's on mine.
Oh.
You have a full field research. You had to send 25 gifts to friends, and
I got that one again?
no, you can't get it again. You're in the progress of it.
I know that.
Are the Water Street Poco spawns gone? That's where we just were. How many were there?
There?
At where we just stopped. Back there.
2.
2. They're basically gone. JS.
There's 2 back there.
2 to 3.
2 to 3.
Are you kidding me?
So yeah, they nerfed that spot too.
What,
I just
Caden?
got a Ditto!
Ha
That's 2 Dittos caught in a week. One just chilling in our house, and the other one right down there. Oh yay, my cycling returned. Yes, they slapped.
No!
What?
Give you one guess.
That's what JS said about the increase.
Yeah, I don't know where we're going to end up doing
I know.
Community Day. Everywhere seems to be nerfed to where...
You still got this stretch right here. And you could just do it from home too.
Yeah, but you won't get near as many from home, just sitting at home.
There's spots in the valley you can still go, such as right here by Logan High. That still has a whole lot of spots spawning.
Not the bridge.
Got myself a shiny Tauros and a Ditto today.
That's why I'm saying I would like them to increase like they did with Pokemon Go, but not to nerf these spots. This road also, he says, there's only like 4 spawns.
Granted, Community Day does get more spawns to spawn than usual.
She says she always goes up to USU for Community Day.
Yeah, that's probably where we're going to end up going to, is walking on USU. Next Community Day, Sard has had to say it, JS, but I have to work.
What we like about it being, if it's on like a Sunday, we need a place we can kind of drive around. More trying to do a walking area on a Sunday, because of the time they usually do them, is near impossible for us. So,
Although I did get 11 shinies in 45 minutes in the last one.
Yeah, we get you, dude. Oh, he's a level 30 player.
Find a raid.
No, I've not found a raid. Nobody's doing Giratina. Everybody hates him.
I know, I'm lucky to have had enough to get my shiny yesterday. JS will agree there. It's kind of hard to
she
get
said,
groups
dang,
together.
that's nice about the getting 11.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it in 45 minutes.
You must have got a little part that you got your spawns.
The one by the park by Chuckarama, JS, I got 7 in 5 minutes of shiny.
I have my 100% Kangaskhan, so that's... Ha!
Oh, I don't know if JS heard, but Caden got another shiny Tauros today while we were on the stream. And he's saying, stupid Tauros.
That makes number 4 for him.
Excuse me.
So if you, JS, if you don't have one and you want to trade one, Caden, I'm sure he'd be glad to get rid of one, wouldn't you, Caden?
Maybe. I've traded you.
He's being greedy.
No, I can trade Goddess. I've got another person that he can trade too.
He won't trade Lexi, but he'll trade Goddess.
If she wants one.
If she wants one. Cool, on the Wizengamut chairs.
Hey, it's a Sableye.
I didn't get 11 in 3 hours. And she said, hey, I don't have a shiny Tauros.
Yeah. I don't.
Yeah, you're one of the only ones he's agreed to trade his shiny Tauros to, so.
Correct.
Goddess?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll trade her a shiny Tauros.
You just heard him.
You can't back out. No, you just heard him, JS.
Nope. Well, I just kind of sold one of these anyway, so it's kind of like...
And you're one of the only ones he's agreed to that with.
I've agreed with somebody else, I think.
You weren't going shiny Tauros, though.
Yes, we were.
No.
Mark.
Lexi wanted one, and you said
Lexi
no.
wanted one, and you said no.
She's a shiny Kangaskhan.
Yeah, so? You got 100% Kangaskhan, so shut up.
So, Steph, the shinies just look they look different from the others. It varies.
Like the Tauros he's talking is putrid green.
Yeah, that's not a raid I don't care about.
What?
It's a pet rat.
Huh. No, thank you. I'm about ready to head to Walmart.
Okay.
Is it shiny? Is it shiny? It is not. My dad got another shiny. Wait, he did get another shiny, didn't you?
What?
Kern.
No, I've only got the one.
Goddess is probably like that.
Here's her response. It's funny how some people will hoard their shiny mons.
Yeah.
They wrote it, but
I'm willing to share any extras I have.
don't you
I have
dare.
Plusle and my Noon. I have quite a few of them. I have quite a few of the Roselia.
Yeah, I traded Lexi for my shiny Roselia. I traded my shiny Roselia for,
Last shiny Wilmer I had, JS, my son grabbed my phone and
Say,
forced
"Mine."
a trade.
also your shiny, Shelter.
That's about where I am right now, Steph.
What?
I just catch whatever shows up so my kids can steal them from me. I don't know one Pokemon from the other. She said either trade and JS said either trade or transfer them.
Hey, it's another Tauros.
It's not green for me.
Swear if it's green for me, I'm gonna be sitting here like.
It's not green for me.
If it's green for you, it's going to Lexi.
Yep. It's not.
But Goddess gets the first one because you told her she could have it.
Yep. Yeah, this gets that.
My shiny luck went kaput when I got the shiny Garatina yesterday.
Dang it. It's almost previous to despawn right when I was to click on it.
I think we're going to let you guys go. We're headed to Walmart, so let's see if I can get in the habit. So anyway, if anyone has joined us that hasn't liked or joined us that hasn't subscribed, please subscribe. And if you can like, comment, and share this video, it can help us build this channel so I can have even more things to do to return the favor to you guys. Thank you, and we will see you tomorrow, probably around 10 o'clock, it sounds like.
What, Kate?
You get to stop here.
What?